Hi, hello. Great, hello, folks. Hi, welcome to the show. I don't know. This might be copywritten, actually. Hello, welcome to the show. That's great. How are you doing? That's also great. Look at you. We're gonna go right to the original poopy thingy and do that instead of the other thing. I don't know if this is copyrighted. Who cares? This says some Island Records or whatever. Hi, how's it going? Great, great, fantastic. We have quite the show lined up today. I'm not very sure if that's what I would call it, but oh shit. I forgot to mention I'm so used to it already. The purple fire has been raging all night in my magic set here. I can't seem to control the purple fire at the moment. I'm a little fucking swampy. I'm a little, sneezy and shit here, so forgive me, but that's why I pulled this up because I sneeze, I sneeze. I got a pumpy, you know what I mean? So we're gonna listen to this and good morning. Good morning.
Okay. Boom.
Boom.
Big Shack. Ota Asni. Scoop no. Rat no. Usna. Ota the girl them as well. Boom. 2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3. Quick maths. Everyday man's on the block.
Fantastic.
Smoke trees.
So old.
See your girl in the park. That girl was a uckers. When the thing went quack, 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 you man were ducking. Old tight Asni, he's got a pumpy. Old tight my man, he's got a frisbee. I trap on the road, moving that cornflakes. Rice crispy. Old tight my girl Whitney.
Perfect.
On the road doing 10 toes. Lama pose. You man thought I froze. I see a pen girl, then I pose. If she's not on it, I ghost. Ha! Look at your nose. What? You dickhead? Look at your nose. Nose long like garden hose.
Right.
Shh. You get me? Boom. Man's gonna come back in.
Yeah.
You know like that? You're feeling that?
Yeah,
you done know. I see you shivering in that. Don't get shook, man's ear. You're protected in it, yeah? Boom. Let's go. Boom. Hop out the 4-door with the 4-4. It was 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chilling in the corridor. Your dad is 44, and he's still calling man for a draw. Let him know. When I see him, I'm gonna spin his jaw. Take man Twix by force. Send man shot by force. Your girl knows I've got the sauce. No ketchup. Just sauce. Raw sauce. Boom.
Boom.
Yo. God. The thing goes skrrrr. Skinny kid pop pop. And the poop poop boom.
This shit, it's so good.
Yeah. Boom boom boom. You done know. Big Shack. Yo, yeah.
You done know.
Alright. Fire in the booth. You get me? Man's not hot. I tell him man's not hot. I tell him man's not hot. The girl told me take off your jacket. I said, babe, man's not hot.
I ain't taking off my scarf.
Yo, man can never be hot.
Man can never be
Perspiration thing.
Yeah.
Links effect.
Links effect, bitch.
Yo,
Sweet.
you done know.
I don't know what that means. You done now. Shit, great. Yes, me, corner, crying. Fantastic. Starts already. And that's today's show. Oh, okay. So what the
I don't care about your fake and gay
know.
stock market collapsing, boomers.
Shit.
You locked me in a decaying comedy block apartment over the flu and cost me my job. I'm nearly 40 in the worst job market ever in a century because of your greed and selfishness.
Yes. This is fantastic.
Man can never be hot babes.
Man can never be hot babes. Perspiration. Ding. I don't care about your fake and gay stock market collapsing. You dumb old boomer fucks. Greatest generation Klingons. You fucking how do you livers. You locked me into decaying commie block apartment, the fucking Mr. Hassan Piker mama landlord saying kill your landlords or whatever. Fucking yes, that's what we live in. Commie all the way down. Yep, that's our life. What is capitalism? I don't know. Tell the rich people to let us know what that feels like. Let's see. Over the flu, right? It was bed bugs first, and that was the flu. It's always been something. And cost me my job. I mean, there's probably a lot of factors as to why you're a fucking lazy, dumb, jobless cunt. But me too. So I'm nearly 40. Okay, cool. Cool story, bro. I'm in the worst job market in nearly a century. Just go on down to the fucking local Target or the Walmart or the fucking, Big Lots or whatever and slap down that fucking their app and get the highest paying job around. Because of your hipsterdom and, what's that word that the Kardashians make the poors feel like they are? Anyways, you voted for this. Okay, so you voted for Trump. Now, first term and before and blah, 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 I always joked. I was like, I'm going to vote for Trump just to watch the whole fucking USA burn down on fire. It was a joke as like my edgy fucking like goth self, you know. But now it happened, and it's happening, and the purple blue fire, the fire. Fuck, I can't really control it, folks. It's, you know, the explosions from the Tesla have really, you know, risen, unlike the stock market, which is going down, much like the meteors and shit in the background, which have gone from actual fire to now just some kind of magical elemental death blaze. I don't know what the fuck is happening around here. So, quite the predicament. So yeah, do go on.
I voted
I
for
apologize,
this. I'm
buddy.
24 and I don't care about 401ks. I mean, I'm going to be honest. Remember what I told you guys the other day about how with the Trump tariffs, people weren't going to care because they don't have stocks?
So we are doomers and they are wannabe doomers, but they carry our swords of, I don't care, you know? Social Security is fake. If the millennials aren't getting it, we sure as fuck ain't getting it. That kind of, I don't care about 401ks. What the fuck are stocks? All that kind of shit. These are all our blades of the poors and the unlefts, the unfortunates.
And they think it's bullshit. And everybody said there's no way they're going to be thinking this.
I was reading
They think
that.
it's bullshit.
I am still paying off my $10,000 car that I had to buy at a 12% interest rate because Biden hiked the rates and first-time buyer rates. I'm sure if I Google that, it's bullshit or something, or their state did something, or okay. I have a $250 a month insurance. Wait, did you buy a brand new car? Don't buy a brand new car then, bro. Insurance payment because no, you have a $250 a month payment because you probably bought like a brand new car and you're like a first time driver. Is that your first car and shit? There's probably many. I mean, we don't know this guy's future or past. I'm out. My rent is nearly $2K a month because you made it illegal to build and import millions of foreigners to replace me, and imported. Illegal. You made it illegal to build. What does that even mean? Anyway.
And everybody said there's no way they're going to be thinking this.
Oh, the stock market.
There's
thing?
no
I like
way
that one.
they're going to think this.
That looks cool.
Well, fuck your 401ks. I want my country back. And so
Yes.
you're having way more people saying this because the big
The Luigi disease is a thing here.
problem is that I think that whenever you have like a global economy and you're competing against, like, let's say people from India,
Some
you're
people are
willing to
asking
do
them,
the
they're like,
job
"Can you
for,
tell us
like,
the car? Can you
1/10
reference the
amount of money
car?"
that you're willing to do it at, or 50% or 80%, even something less extreme. Is this good for the country that is providing a platform for this to happen for? And in general, I think the answer to that is no. And what's a 401k? Yeah,
I don't know what the
exactly,
fuck.
right? And I think this is what's happening
I mean,
to
people
a
who
lot
deserve
of these
them
people,
know what they are.
is that people see
But I don't know what the fuck they
society
are.
and they see you know what it's like. I don't really like.
That's what I'm saying, like, work
using a lot
harder.
of like movie comparisons because it's like it's a movie, but like
Stay
it's like
your
the end of Fight
job.
Club, right? Where like all the banks get destroyed and everything is all
That
the
him?
debt is
That's
wiped
him.
out, all the credits wiped out,
The
everything's wiped
Hearthstone
out.
music or whatever.
The idea that and why was that so popular among young men?
This one
Even
reminds me
then
of
it
a
was.
Chrono Cross
The
song.
reason why is that I think that there is a prevailing idea that young men have that they are born into a rigged system that's actively working against them. And when they see things like, scholarship opportunities for people who have an identity that's different than theirs,
Yes.
like being women or something like that, they
Anything.
kind of are. Well,
Anything. Anyone.
that's not the point, right? The point
Okay,
is,
please let him finish.
see, like, it doesn't matter it doesn't matter what's true. It matters what people think is true. And so this is what people think is true. And so, yeah, globalists hate us. Exactly. And so this is the reason why you see so much support for the Trump tariffs. It's because people look at, for example, like if you look at the stock market.
Oh, he jumped ship on that. But, so, white. No scholarships. There's not really much I can, like, reach for. I have to stay my place. What is education for our people, Shit, there was such a point there he was getting
So,
to.
yeah, globalists hate us. Exactly, right? Things like, scholarship opportunities for people who have an identity that's different than theirs.
They get those opportunities, we don't. So But then we also don't want to take on the debt because we don't know what the fuck this world
I
is
have
like
stock in
fictional
401k.
anyway for some of us. Yes, you do. But, you know, a lot of us don't. Yeah, us poors and stupids.
Let me just pull it up.
That's why I was like, so we live in a world where mom and pop is like fictional, and you kind of just have to go to the bigger places, and it makes more sense anyways. That's like what's keeping us afloat, and if our government and our capitalism is currently our business, then we need to learn how to control that entity somehow and make sure that there is, you know, some kind of prosperity through that.
With no college
Company
degree.
people with no, that's what I'm saying, like I don't know what college is even worth these days. There's so many people I've seen interviews of where they're like, oh, I went to for this and that, never really applied myself, I just wasted a bunch of fucking money, and then eventually one day I just started doodling and I made
People
this little
don't
thing.
want to work hard anymore. I worked hard to get where I am.
Yeah. And that's it. So it's almost pointless to work hard because of what does get like quick big money famously, you know, is what they see. But they have to, like, you have to work. You know, that's like the old people mentality. And we still have those workers. We still need them as regular, you know, American folk. So yeah. There's those who strive for blank and those who... So the problem there is I feel there's too many in the artistics fields where they need to get the fuck out because they're not really providing much of anything, or like, what's even their point in those spots? So on that note, I do want to hear, that's a good little lead over to, this one's really fast. What is even the point of your tirade? Okay? So this dumb motherfucker, this video is 1 minute and 28 seconds. This dumb motherfucker. What is even your point? Why do you keep making stuff? You're just ridiculous. You're going to keep making it. Go pull down the other video. Just really dumb shit.
Israel is currently enacting its final solution on the Palestinian people in Gaza. After numerous ceasefire violations on March 18th, Israel finally unilaterally ended it with a record-breaking child...
I mean, you could talk about these things, but what's your place in it? What, mind your own fucking business type of shit? Like, who cares type of shit? There's other people covering it better, doing this and that type of shit. You're obviously not good at looking up any kind of like back information or da-da-da-da-da. So it's what is your point? What is your point?
Massacre. Since then, Israel has killed over
I'm getting this out of the
1,000
way.
Palestinian people. It has bombed schools, shelters, medical clinics, residential buildings, and water treatment plants. Israel and establishing mass killing fields. All of these crimes are being committed with weapons from the United States, Pennsylvania and 3rd Street, which is available from all sorts of cities. If you do have a vehicle and are able to drive it and have room, please do that. I live across the country, but last minute decided...
He lives in Alaska, and he's telling us to gather up and riot and go outside and do this shit. Don't do this. Stay in your house. Don't march for Palestine. Don't do that. Stay in your house. Here, there we go. I'll do the asmongold thing right now and discourage protest, okay? Thank you. Here, let's go. We're going march for pale like me, and then Stein like them. Anyways, Palestine or Stein? Oh boy. No, so technically it's Stein like me. It's not Steen like them, because I'm Germanic as fuck in my my roots or whatever. Anyway, S-T-I-N-E. S-T. I never know how to spell these. You know, Steen, Stein, E-I-N, E-A. Fuck, man, they're all spelled differently. It's only three. It's like one consonant or whatever the fuck, and it takes like all that effort. or whatever the fuck. March for Palestine. Stay at home. Okay, cool. So cool. Edgy, isn't it? Isn't that edgy? That's real edgy. It's a real edgy. a real edgy. Stay at home. Stay at home. I'm gonna say it here too. Stay at home. Stay at home. That fellow. Hassan. This guy's a fanboy. He's a fanboy in the universe. So don't do this. Don't do this, okay? Nobody cares, okay? Enjoy that. There'll still be a bunch of people to show up, but nobody cares. Enjoy yourself. This is me right now, okay? This is me taking up your little protest sign, okay? I'm gonna take it, alright? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna make it nicely wrapped up, okay? Sorry about the loud. Was that it? I don't need the loud shit after that, thank you. I'm gonna take it up and throw it. Okay? We're not there yet.
This is the first graphic I can find, right? And
Dow
anyway,
Jones,
if you
historical
zoom in,
charts.
go back,
Are you coping?
like right here.
Should we watch him cope?
Year. So a lot of the gains that happen in the stock market, especially after like in
these types like gains. They like talking about gains. Oh,
amounts
hold on,
of money
sorry.
that were gained inside of the top 1% of the population.
Okay,
and I
he's
think what
coping,
you're
he's
going to
coping.
see here, and this is what the tariffs are showing you, is that we are going to have a convergence of people who are, basically extremely nationalistic. And they want the country to act in their best interest and not in the best interest of like some global, international
But that's my
company.
character.
And you're going to
outwardly
see that happen, and
here.
you're going to see a convergence
That's
of
what
that
this has been.
with like extreme
So.
left, like economic policy.
Okay.
And we're already seeing this happening. And so this is the reason why they don't care about the stock market. It's because the stock market represents a bunch of rich people that control everything, who
Fuck Napo.
these people
Fuck-
look at
fuck all
as
the
the
rich.
ones who've
Eat
ruined
the
their
rich.
lives.
Right.
So why the fuck would a young guy who doesn't have any stocks, and they feel like they, this is like, if you're a young man, it's hard for you to get a job. There are, systematic ways that you're disenfranchised or...
I don't know their situations. I know mine, though, and it's not that difficult. I have other factors, though. But, like, in terms of... I mean, it kind of is, but it's really not. If you hit up the right areas and the right jobs, if you, like, start from the right bottoms, you'll get to the right tops, is a portion of this. Some people have fucking behavioral problems, and they don't know how to humble themselves and like work under people, and they need to like fuck off and shit. I've dealt with a lot of them myself as somebody who is more management-y formed, as a persona. To get others under you to get to fucking work is a challenging thing. Motivation. You're working under somebody for something, etc. Like, carry the smile. Who has the Fallout Fall Boy attitude these days? Like, do your job and fucking get your fucking stat point for the day and shut the fuck up. It's not about you. It's about the fucking job. So, like, I don't know why this specific person that he anecdotally picked the fuck out has some kind of, like, mental lapse as to why they can't get a job, and now they're gonna blame why they can't get a car on fucking Biden. Like, that's quite the route. So I just hear that kind of shit. I hear a lot of druggies and excuse makers in my life, and I hear a lot of that same kind of shit.
Has more jobs than people that are eligible candidates.
And that's like another faction here. So are we doing like the massive city bubbles or not? Are we living in the Big O universe or not? This is a side note. And then at what point are we Bioshocking those domes? At what point is the cool rich people dome you really want to be at this dome. I want to be at that dome, you know. So I'm going to travel across the wasteland to get from that dome to that dome. And then we're living in Chrono Trigger. And then Lavos is going to pop up from the middle of the land and kill us all. So, goddamn. That's what we're looking at, folks. Lavos is coming.
Denied opportunities. And on like the culture, you know, it seems like it's okay to make fun of young men and other things that are similar to that. No stocks, fuck them. Exactly. They want revenge. Yes, exactly. Rust Belt revenge. That's exactly it. And so this is the reason why you see so many people supporting the Trump tariffs.
I know he appeals to me because of that.
This is the part that a lot of people won't say out loud. They want it to go down. They think, fuck these companies, these international companies that are getting rich off of these, you know, like fucking sweatshop laborers. And
this is a spiel you got.
Like the same people that say they can't find a job are the same people that get overwhelmed, can't stand for a long time, can't lift anything, have mental health issues and need extra breaks.
Yeah. And it's like, well, part of the job and part of just being out there is just like working on that. You know, if you had a therapist at the same time, they'd say, well, it'll get easier in time to do the physical things. You'll get used to them as a routine. It'll get easier to understand these certain aspects, and when you're learning things, you won't be as upset about them in this part of your job. You know, as you get used to it, you get better about those things. You have more confidence going forward.
Then you can't work ever.
Right.
No one wants to hire that.
You got to be brave and just like do your human thing. And it's just little tiny tasks too. There's such like a coyness built into everybody where they're like too shy to like do their fucking job or some shit, and they get embarrassed and they get emotional, and it's like, this isn't the place for that. Just do your fucking, push the box. Please just push the box. That's your one. No, please just push the box. you have a box to push. Can you please just push the box? You can cry in 4 hours. You've already done half of it. You had lunch. You're emotional now. You had an hour to work in your brain. Get back to, nope, we're here now. Push the boxes. Shut the fuck up. And your therapist is going to be getting home, getting high, maybe masturbating, whatever the fuck you do in your life. Or maybe get some actual therapy. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you people, okay? But if you can't maintain your job and your car and your life and your shit, and you can't fucking actually live and shit is reliant on you to do so, then I don't know. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, appeal to the government. That's when you go and get welfare, and then you get on SNAP or whatever, and right. And then we go that route instead. And then you can't drive, and then you have your parents pay your car insurance every... I'll stop.
And, you know, they've put Americans out of a job. They want it
but
to go
yeah,
down.
There's a lot of bullshit excuses.
By the dip. No, I'm being serious, right? How does this benefit them, though?
Whatever.
Because it hurts somebody that they don't like, and that's good enough. See, this is the part that you don't understand, is that when people feel desperate...
Fuck. The half-abled people really fuck over the actual disabled people with that type of mentality shit too. It really frustrates me. They're a leech on the welfare-ish type system more than the actual people who need the fucking welfare-ish type systems. Unfortunately. Soft Billy Bob, who can't fucking walk around a store without seeing trans flags and fucking losing his shit.
Correct.
And fucking, it's not about you guys. Just do your fucking job. I can't fucking tolerate this shit. As an actual poor person that grew up on that shit, that had to go through those struggles, that understood the shared divorced life where even the dad still had to pay child support while we were still going over there. Do you know how much friction that is in like the parental unit in the household or whatever? It's not even the same house. Like he like apartmented and shit. Like it was a serious thing. So to understand that from that angle, fuck all these people that think that they have problems and want to have problems. I saw it a lot coming up with like the younger generation, and they're like, I have multiple personality disorder. No, you don't. You just made little Mikey so you don't have to deal with your fucking dick feelings, you little fucking asshole. So I don't have time for a lot of this falsona bullshit, okay? Falsona. I just did it. Okay? And that's me. I'm a real motherfucker. And I can't help but underscore. This is where I do my job. I can't help but, like, do the job. When I'm there to do the thing. I signed up for the thing. I'm going to do the one thing, you know? That's it. I might do it a little too hard and, like, poop myself out. It's like when I'm emptying the family's load of shit from the U-Haul into the house. Like when we move from place to place because we're poor. It's like you keep going, and then you put her out, and then you're sleeping in a fucking chair, and there's a bunch of boxes around you at like 9 p.m. You know? Yeah, it's good job. So, but you did it, you know? Good job, you did it. But you can only do that for so long. So I'm kind of dumb, and I put her out at a point. And I have a disease. So I don't get paid for the government, though. But we're not going to get too far into my shit at this point. I'm just going to, we're hitting buttons.
They'll
okay,
set
folks?
somebody else on fire.
Right, anyway.
If people like this feel cold, they're willing to set somebody else on fire to warm themselves up.
And that's a big problem.
The way it works.
Right.
And so that's how it happens. It's 40% right. No, and I'm telling you guys, this is what's going to happen. And you're seeing it now.
Because I'm not, like, at the same time saying, like, the downfall of everything that we've built. Fuck yes. Go Doge. Downfall of USA. I didn't vote for that. I don't want that. I wanted status quo. I still want rich people who deserve some kind of middle ground to be that structure. I don't want to vote for, like, the billionaires and shit, but now they're hand over fist winning everything while our stock market crashes. So, anyway.
And tariffs happen like this caused the Great Depression. You're right, though. Yeah, but I don't think that these people are already in the Great Depression in their mind. They're already in the Great Depression. They've been in the Great Depression. These are people that have, like, crushing student aid debt.
Yeah, it's
they
like
have,
nostalgia for
no
them.
real
They love
sense
it.
of, like, upward mobility in the society or anything like that. And so
Boomers do have a shit ton of student debt stuff. They have still yet to pay off, and home shit. They have a lot of mortgage shit. That's those boomies.
But they're like, okay, you want to have a great recession or whatever? That's fine.
Which is okay.
I think that
it's okay
really
to use, like,
it
our
is a
banks and
nuclear
shit,
option.
but, like,
It is
you
an
gotta pay 'em off
extreme nuclear option.
quicker than that.
But I think that a lot of young men are more than willing to take it. And that's why if you look at all of these posts,
I think we get
people,
that. We pay
almost
off debt
every
really
single
fast.
person
Millennials and
who's
shit.
posting positively about the tariffs is a young man. Have you noticed that? Because I've been reading about this a lot. I've been reading about it, trying to figure out, like, what the fuck.
I haven't really cared. I'm just kind of hoping it doesn't, like, obliterate our fucking everything.
Is going on here? No careers, only entry-level crap. Exactly. And so, yeah, they're Trump cultists. No, it's beyond that. It's beyond that. Basically,
we were lucky.
Debt-free family. We were lucky. That's where I'm, like, kind of same situation here. So people always come here and they harass me and they say, like, get a job and shit. But it's like, I was lucky enough to be kind of spoiled in this situation. Like, we're established enough Americans, especially living in, like, such a state and in such a situation where we've already done paid off for shit. Like, generations of shit. We own shit. We own fucking, like, farm and shit. My people's owned goddamn swaths of major cities currently in this region. Like, we had, like, patches of shit where cows shit on. So we had a farm, for fuck's sake. So, you know, I'm pretty established. I don't need a fucking any of this other shit. I'm farm blood. I have fucking hardcore shit in me. And they came here and they fucking plowed fields and shit. And I'm a pussy. And that's my story, you know? But anyway, shit.
These types of things happening.
We're
And I'll read this again. This is the way that people think.
Okay.
I'm 24. I don't care about 401ks.
I own a
I am
Prius.
still paying off my $10,000 car that I had to buy at 12% interest rate because Biden hiked the rates for he's losing market value. It's because they don't.
I've picked the complainer that he's talking about to shit.
January.
I will not go off the anecdotal complainers. I've heard this shit my whole life from, like, you know, even, I don't want to be, like, too specific. We'll say, like, false older siblings. I'm creating false scenarios where my fake older siblings. Never mind. Jesus.
Acceptable compelled speech, premise of debate, banned for debating. If you want to argue about one of my moderators, listen, my mods are gods.
Oh, man.
Okay?
This guy's got a beef with a mod and everything. That sounds like a dredge. That sounds like a dredge on life. I'm very much out of here.
I'm not going to hear any negative complaining about them. If there's an issue, you can bring it to me privately, but you're not going to come into my chat and do some "can I speak to the manager" bullshit and set a bunch of people on fire. You don't understand how popular revenge is.
When you have the grounds to talk and all you say is, "Can I talk?" Yeah, get banned, bro. Get banned.
And that's it. Let's remove the boomers. Well, this will remove boomers. When they run out of money and they die because they can't afford healthcare, this is a boomer remover.
Yeah.
It will be. Now,
Gross.
it might take a couple of years if the stock market keeps going down, but it will kill them. Now, it doesn't kill them directly, right? But it will do it indirectly. Lamau? No, am I
Gross.
wrong?
Bye, parents.
Of course it will. You take
Anyway,
away people's
he's-
money
he's
and then
not
they
wrong.
can't
I'm
afford to
seeing
get
that
healthcare
happening.
and they die.
So,
Duh. It happens all the time in America.
I mean,
Not
our
wrong, no.
shit's paid off.
And I'm
Again,
just
we're
talking
kind of
about this the
lucky
way it
enough,
is.
but
That's it. Perfect plan. Exactly. Also die with job loss. Yes, clearly. It'll kill young people far faster. No, young people will not be killed by not being able to afford health care
What?
at the same rate that old
It's
people
such a
will.
dumb-
What a
what
stupid
dumb.
thing to say.
yeah, what dumb.
Anyway,
dumb.
but I'll get to. I know, like
You're
JD
dumb.
Vance did an interview about this, and there are some other things that were happening. So, we'll move back and forth with
Like
it,
I
right?
was very dumb.
And but happy, but
You
young
are
people
dumb.
are not impacted
You
by
are dumb.
tariffs. Like the Democrats are not freaking out about the Tesla fires. Well, it depends, right? That's
The
it's two very
Democrats aren't freaking out about the Tesla fires. We don't give a fuck. That's very honest.
different things,
That's
though.
nice.
Boomers have Medicare; they lose their houses, and we can buy them cheap. Exactly.
We have state care regardless, so I don't really understand that angle as much.
Yep. And by the way, some people might think like that's a horrible thing to say. Yeah, that's what people have been doing for thousands of years. Yeah, they've been doing this forever. We're not.
Thousands.
You have to understand that if you look at
This
like
kind of looks
all
like a
human
butt
history,
if you look at
right?
it in the right light. Here, this little doodle they got.
So this is all of
Like a
human
little
history.
butt. It's like a butt. Okay, everybody's doing the JTH lately.
Give me one
What are we
second.
doodling? What are we doodling now?
This
Great.
is the part where
Everybody's got their
we don't rape and
paint
pillage.
now. Everybody thinks it's cool to use paint now. Everybody,
And this is the part
Fuck,
where we
dude.
do.
Get over it. What are you saying?
So,
the entirety of human history has
When
been
you
raping and
understand
pillaging.
this graph, people are programmed to think in the red.
We are. Oh wait.
They're not programmed to think in the green.
What is green?
That's it.
Oh, okay. There is none. Okay, I don't like that defeatist standpoint. I'm even like I'm a black and white type of person, like one or the other, you know? I don't like shades of gray discussions. I like picking ultimates. I like definites. But I don't like thinking of humanity as one spur of death and murder and shit. You know? I like to think we're a little better than that. Can I get a tiny bit of green somewhere? I mean, at a point we did stop like literally raping, pillaging, caveman clubbing each other for dominance and fucking like dragging women by their hair into caves. Eventually we did stop that. Can I get a green somewhere in here? I mean, eventually we'll get over religion. And then we can really get some good greens in there, bro. The best greens. So I don't know. I don't like thinking that way. And then when you top on like the like notions of certain Zionist groups, not to say that you are, then you can start to see like how do they think that certain movements have an end. Me, I just said religion might be the way to get rid of that aggression and make that peace. But how do they think that peace might form is the question then. But I'm not here to read this character right now. I'm here to, ooh.
Hey Panini, don't you be a meanie.
I don't know what this is. These are shorts, okay? We ain't like other triplets. And the song is talking about paninis or something. What the fuck, man? I already shot that chick 2 times. Oh.
Oh my god, read the comment!
Oh. Hold on. Note to self. Do not look at the floor trying to look cute when you have Filter eyeshadow on. The comment, you saying the actual comments? The first one is 20. Hold on. Granny. What? She's killing me.
You thought you wanted me to go, or why you trying to keep me teeny?
I don't get it. What?
Shot that bitch twice already.
Yes. Now I got it now. Right? I got it now. I got it. One army and 2 Marines. At least at least 1 out of 3 has good brain cell. LOL. Not this one. All right. Great. Cool. Fantastic. All right.
This guy noticed that his Dalmatians stay away from his dog that's not a Dalmatian.
No, I think I did. I think I did. Oh my god. Okay.
This guy noticed that his Dalmatians stay away from his dog that's not a Dalmatian.
Okay.
Sonic, I am so sorry I brought you into this racist ass home.
Oh wow.
You guys should be ashamed of yourselves.
That is.
Because he doesn't have spots doesn't mean he can't sit in your cuddle puddle.
That is fucked up.
Sorry, son.
Wow. That is fucked up. Dalmatians are dicks though. Like, they're infamously assholes. Look them up. Like, they're dickhead dogs. So, that's crazy, dude. There's so much I want to click here, but I'm not going to. So much I want to click. Okay, what is this? Cat does not look at the hand. It repeats the same movement with its eyes to find the right spot. The cat. Let's watch the cat's eyes. The cat is watching. The cat is going. The cat. Doge. Good job, cat. Good job, cat. Wow. Smart. What a smart cat.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet.
Great.
This police officer pulled him over because he thought the sandwich was a phone.
Oh.
Reason for the stop is I saw your cell phone in your hand when you were driving, okay?
That was a sandwich.
I saw your phone.
My phone?
Yeah.
No, it's a sandwich.
It wasn't. I know what a sandwich looks like. It was your phone.
Okay, sir. We're gonna.
All right. Yeah. So it was a rectangular thing. Whether it was your wallet, your phone, it looked like
this guy.
Phone.
Okay. Wow.
All right.
Yeah, cats are good. Cats are good.
All good.
Cats are very good.
Yeah.
Pollito?
That guy's a cunt. Fuck that dumb cop.
Yeah,
it's all right, Jay. I know what
The
you're
sandwich
doing.
was a phone.
But I know what you're doing. Rectangle in your hand, okay?
Reason for the stop is I saw your cell phone in your hand when you were driving.
That was a sandwich.
I saw your phone.
My phone?
Yeah.
Oh.
It wasn't.
That's a funny one, kid. I know what a sandwich looks like. I know what a sandwich. Kid, tase him. Fuck, dude.
I know what a sandwich looks like. It was your phone.
Okay.
God damn.
So
yeah, don't argue with
rectangular
him.
thing.
I've seen this go very badly from here on out.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
That's why I'm pulling you over.
Okay.
All good.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Pollito?
Sure, sir. Sure.
Ya, pero vas a comer
Sure,
lechuga.
sure, sir.
¿Lechuga?
Sure.
¿Lechuga?
Was this a cop slide? Oh,
He
very
dropped his
close.
phone while he was driving on the highway, and this is what the video footage looked like.
Oh, shit, here we go.
Yeah.
It's just gonna look like, scrambled shit.
Your screen's not cracked? No way.
I think these muffins might be a little overdone.
I don't know what that was anyway.
Yo.
Okay. I feel like I've made... I feel like I've made those. Okay, what is...
I didn't get it.
What are we getting? Is this Felix? Is that Felix? Is that his child? Is this Felix and his kid?
This is the worst tortilla maker device ever.
Is that Felix? What is this?
Oh
Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Let's go. Yes. Nice. Dude.
This police officer heard these balloons pop outside of his house and thought it was something a little more serious.
Woo woo. Whoop whoop. Oh, I see his gun in his hand. Yeah. Clack clack.
Вот это обман зрения, у меня только что
Oh
инфаркт
Jesus!
случился, я
Is that
подумал,
a
что в
Tesla?
тачке горит.
Oh no! It's fine. Oh,
Why do beluga
it's
whales
fine.
always
Just
try to
open
scare
it,
children?
Dude. It's fine. He's gonna bump it. He's got, yeah. Whoa, shit.
This confused bird
I
started
feel like
doing a
I've seen
mating
that
dance
one,
with her
but no.
foot.
That would even freak me out. Nice. Fuck it. Fuck that foot. Yeah. That foot. Be looking fly. Yeah.
Now, why was he doing this?
Oh, whoa. Because they get away with that. You know, they like rubbing children and stuff. That's what they do. He's used to rubbing men of all ages, you know.
They saw that they were about to land on top of a bunch of jellyfish.
Okay. Then you get stung. Oh, wow. Are they dead now? Are they dead? Oh, shit.
Someone thought it would be a good idea to build a beautiful hotel and pool right next to a jail.
What? Hey, baby!
She couldn't figure out why her cat was in the closet.
Bitch! What? Oh, yeah, cats and shit. Oh, no. Okay. Shit. Oh, there.
He was trying to send out a text message by using text-to-speech when this happened.
It's just fascinating. In the UK, they march forward on the 30th.
Okay, what is
Oh
this? What
my
are we
gosh!
gonna... Oh, whoa,
It
shit.
says, well, that is just fascinating in the UK. They
Okay.
march forward on the 30th, but oh my gosh.
Okay. The AI. They march forward on the 30th, but oh my
He
god.
accidentally left a potato in the microwave for over 55 minutes.
Oh, wow. In the microwave? What the fuck?
It really took him 5 business days to notice.
What are we doing? Oh.
Stand by.
Hate that shit. Oh, they were dancing. I don't. What are we? Oh!
This guy was somehow able to
whatever,
outsmart the
dude.
police.
Okay, what do we got here? What?
What the heck, Robert?
Is that like a death blow? Should we see that again? I love abuse. I gotta... Let's not bullshit. Let's death blow. Oh, no, that wasn't a death blow. He just like threw her. That's too bad. That's too bad.
This company often has their employees work in icy conditions, so they set up a slippery obstacle course to train them.
Okay, this is not... He's got a fake baby. The guy shouldn't be so close either. Oh, okay. He made it. The dolphin's cat. Oh, shit.
He got food delivered to his house, but he didn't want his parents to find out. So he requested to have the food go directly to his bedroom window.
It's a good backflip, whatever.
Thank you.
Where did you learn to sit like that?
Thank you. Okay. Nancy, come. Nancy. Oh!
Oh my god!
The fuck? Why did she almost die? Why did she almost die? How is this even? That was just completely random occurrence. Yeah, she almost died. That's sweet. That bed pushed her like wings pushed his wife. Oh shit. Go.
They really had the self-driving car cracking an April Fool's joke.
I'm gonna have to stop for gas.
It's a Jaguar.
Just kidding. I'm all electric. Happy April Fool's Day.
Hey, that concrete looks
whatever.
good.
That's gonna be your forever home.
Who did it? Who did this concrete?
Bike car. Okay, cool. I'm in labor with this one. Kayari! What the?
They were celebrating because their team won.
I saw that coming. Oh no. That's never good. Oh shit. Coming in way too hot. Oh yeah. Oh baby. That first car.
Nothing was going to stop him from winning this race.
Who just crumbled. That was fucked. Okay.
Well, if you won't, you don't see him yet.
Why?
And then you do.
The fuck? Okay. The fuck? Water shit. Seen it.
The little guy just wanted to come inside.
Baby pussy!
That is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Okay. Wow, great. That was a thing. Oh, geez. Oh,
Folks,
Trump.
This chart now. Some people,
Yay, Trump.
haters, economists, everyone with a calculator, they say this chart is fake. They say these numbers are made up. They say the math is nonsense and I confused tariffs with trade deficit. But you know what? It feels true, and that's what matters. According to this beautiful chart, China charges us 67% tariffs.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
Reality says
okay?
it's more like 2.5%. But guess what? I've decided it's 67%, and that's what's called presidential math. The best math, the kind that crashes stock markets. Now,
The biggest
so
math.
now we're slapping them back with a 34% tariff, a discount, very generous. I wanted to charge them 100%, but I was told that would collapse the global economy, and I said, perfect. And then what you thinking? You like say, what's about to happen to America? And then let me tell you, the stock market is about to have the biggest drop it's ever had since the day I told Americans to drink bleach, a great day. Foreign nations are going to retaliate, not with tariffs, but
ivermectin,
with
right.
AI-generated music
that's
videos.
just
They're
Joe
calling
Rogan,
me a
whatever.
sad orange emperor. And let me tell you, it slaps.
Brr.
And not only that, but the
oh.
Chamber of Commerce, they'll say my plan functions as a tax on Americans, and I'll say, good, they had too much money anyways, man, I need more, not them. And so, and
Okay, hold on. There's an orange filter. So CNN has been using an orange filter on Trump. Okay? They're accused of using an orange filter. Okay, CNN, orangish. Not CNN, not as orange. Okay? It's a thing. It's a thing, they're saying he's orange.
America first.
Okay, they're saying he's orange. He's orange. Folks, they're saying the orange man is orange. You wouldn't believe this. You wouldn't believe this, folks. They're saying the orange man is orange.
Freak out, where an argument between two
I'll
boat
freak out,
captains
alright. I'll freak out.
escalates
So,
to piracy,
okay.
basically. Where one of the dudes boards the other vessel like he's playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag. It's like a scene out of Pirates of the Caribbean
Yes,
before
this
they
should
added
be
in all of VFX. It's so
The VFX, I love the
fascinating
VFX.
how this dude just blew a gasket, had a conniption
Oh, yes.
over a problem he himself caused. He was the genesis of this entire thing. And yes, the other guy was saying mean words back to him in this argument, but that doesn't give him the right to board that boat and try and fucking start swashbuckling with the guy. So the name of the loose cannon captain is Brock Horner. People are calling him Brock Horny Horner. And he has a
Okay.
very interesting lore. Quite a rap sheet, which we'll get into towards the end. I want to show you the video first. He boarded the boat of someone named Gage, and Gage captured this entire interaction on video and posted it for everyone to see.
Okay,
What,
ready.
like
I'm
5
so
in the
ready
morning?
for this.
Yeah.
Cussing me out?
Nah, that was the dude in that boat. Were you the one that came through the middle of the bridge? Was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, I was here, but you ran in front of the other dude over there.
You were cussing me out, dude.
Bro, you ran right through the middle of the bridge while we were all fishing.
In the middle of the fucking night, the guy didn't have any lights on.
Bro, we were all fishing here. The fucking.
Didn't have any lights on.
All right, bro. I'm not gonna do this with you, bro. I'm not gonna fucking do this with you, bro. Like, it's not the right time, bro.
You know the laws?
Bro, you can't come flying through the middle of the fucking bridge, bro.
Bullshit. Yes, I can.
All right, bro.
So a bit of the background. Brock Horner is a charter captain, and he's got some people out with him. 2 of the people on this boat have apparently come forward. I've watched 2 TikTok videos from 2 different people claiming that they were on this boat.
Okay.
Both of them condemning Brock in a big way. They did not like him at all. And they also corroborate that this started when Brock drove his boat really fast under that bridge there, and now he's accusing Gage of cussing him out after he did that. Gage is saying, no, that wasn't me. That was a different boat up there. You disrupted all of us. And Brock believes that it's Gage, and Gage didn't have his lights on, but Gage is saying, no, brother, that wasn't me. That was that guy that cussed you out. But now Gage is getting angry because now Brock is attacking him.
I don't know,
so
even if
now
it was,
Gage
it
is
wasn't.
cussing him out for sure, because Brock is looking like a fucking fool
Wouldn't
right
really
now.
matter.
He's looking like a full clown.
What are you trying to do, bro?
What am I trying to
What are you trying to do, bro?
You want to fucking go?
I don't want to fucking go. I want you to get the fuck out of here.
Mount my boat.
Big tough guy?
Tough guy? You pulled up on me, motherfucker.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Nah, shit. I'm fishing, you fucking. Like, bro, get out of here. Like, what? What are you trying to do? Act like a tough guy in front of your buddies?
On the ocean?
Dude, all these motherfuckers know I'm tough, motherfucker.
Bro, alright, bro.
I will always love that statement, like, no, I'm tough. I am tough, because I'm telling you I'm tough, and everyone here knows it. I'm the toughest there is, and you don't tussle with the muscle. I'm so fucking tough, I'll eat a bowl of rusty nails right now and put 2 fingers in my butt.
Tougher's tougher.
How about that, huh? What do you feel about that?
Great.
Like, that's shit Wes Watson does. Pegged Watson. He literally talks like Wes Watson.
I don't know. I don't know who that is, okay?
Fucking war veterans.
Well, thank you for your service.
Wes Watson. Hold on. Who the fuck is Wes Watson? Okay. Is this like a Red Dead something or something? No. Oh, it's that guy. I know that guy. Fucking muscly idiot. Fucking turbo. Tiny penis. Inevitably. This guy. Right. Okay. Back to point. Sorry about that. Okay.
Service, bro.
And you're gonna talk shit.
Thank you for your service, bro. But that doesn't give you the right.
Thank you for your service, bro. I salute you.
All right,
but
whatever.
fuck yourself.
I appreciate you for your service, bro.
He's shaking.
But you don't got to run through the middle of the bridge, bro.
Dude, if your guy doesn't have his fucking lights
That's not my guy, bro. That's just another fucking dude, bro.
you have to have lights on.
My lights were on, bro. My lights were on.
Somebody hits you, guess what the fuck happens? You die, nothing happens to me.
Right,
Damn.
okay, bro. Keep thinking that.
No, that's the fucking truth, dude.
All right, bro. Keep thinking that.
Put your fucking lights on.
Bro, my lights were on. I wasn't sitting there. Okay, that's not my dude, bro.
Wow.
As is common for the current day and age, there's a lot of people on Brock's side saying the kid brought it on himself. He's clearly in the wrong. Which I don't know how you can go through life with a poisoned mind like that. That is craziness. That anyone can see this and think Brock is acting rationally or reasonably in any fashion whatsoever. He's out here yelling and screaming, hooting and hollering at this guy whom he doesn't even know if it was the same guy that cussed him out earlier, even though Brock was the one that caused all this hoopla. According to someone who claims to be on that boat, he was going around 60 under that bridge, busting ass, zooming under that bridge.
Like showing off to his buddies and shit.
Now someone cussing him out has hurt his feelings. The mean words disrupted his sensitive skin. So now he's back for round
like they were
two,
fishing and stuff, and he's just cruising around all fast.
Puff out
Come
his
on
chest
now.
on the guy. A guy, by the way, that he cannot even confirm is the right target for his anger. So he comes out and is treating this like an Xbox Live lobby with all of this screaming at someone he thinks might have been the same guy. Now, I'm inclined to believe Gage's claim that it was somebody else out there that cussed him out after Brock
I'm
flew
thinking it
through,
is him.
and that
I'm thinking
Gage
it
didn't
is
have his
him.
lights on. I'm inclined to believe his story over Brock, because Brock's not even sure, nor are the two people that spoke in the TikTok video. They don't know if it was the same guy either. But regardless, the way he's acting, even if it was Gage, is totally unreasonable.
Yeah, even if it was. I'm just going to
Bro,
assume
I
that.
said, bro, you almost fucking hit him. The other dude was fucking cussing you out.
Because he didn't have his motherfucking lights on.
Bro, you shouldn't come flying through the middle of the bridge. You know people fish here, bro. I'm sorry, man. I don't know if that's what you want to hear, bro.
Yeah, you should apologize, motherfucker.
But, bro.
He's floating this way. He's floating this way.
Me.
Uh-oh.
Me too, bro.
Uh-oh. Fate has brought
I'm out
them
here all the
together.
time,
Oh,
bro.
shit.
I'm 300
The waves.
days a year on the motherfucking water.
Ooh, he's
All
a
right,
dick.
bro.
He's a dick. Look at
I'm the
this
best
dick
charter
foaming.
captain you'll ever meet.
He's foaming.
in your
Look at
motherfucking life.
All right, bro.
Cuss me out.
Don't. Ooh, get off
Chill,
my boat.
bro.
Hey, get
Chill,
off my
bro,
fucking
please,
boat.
bro.
As he's making the statement that he is the best charter captain you'll ever see in your motherfucking life, he is literally boarding this guy's boat.
What the fuck?
That is, by law, piracy. That's an act of piracy, basically. At least from everything I've read. I'm the best captain as he's fucking getting ready to get on the guy's ship like he's playing fucking Sea of Thieves. Keep in mind, Brock is doing this in front of customers. In front of people on his ship that have
Ridiculous.
paid to be there. Or one of them has claimed that he was filming for Brock for his content. And both of the people that spoke out
This
claimed
is
to be on this
content.
boat said that they got no bites all
What the
day,
fuck?
so they didn't even get content. He said,
Dude.
But you can see not a single one of them's making a peep here. They are beyond embarrassed. They don't even want their faces to be seen.
This is quite
like all of them
ridiculous.
are looking straight down, like it's a fucking funeral service. And the two that have claimed to be there and have spoken out both say that they're really regretful for not stopping this maniac. So
How far does this go?
it's just. It's absolute lunacy.
There's
So
more.
the dude is now.
Ooh.
He has fully boarded the
What?
other
So he's
boat.
on the boat.
So now Gage has
And
an
dude pulled
unwanted,
off.
unruly passenger on his boat as
Oh,
he's trying to,
geez.
like, get away.
Please, okay, please, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro. Bro, I'm
yeah,
a
yeah.
kid, bro. Please.
Apologize.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
You're gonna cuss me the fuck out.
All right, bro.
In the middle of the
No, bro. Please, bro. Please,
Get me back to my
bro.
boat.
Okay. Please.
Fucking apologize.
I'm sorry, bro. That was not me,
Awkward,
bro.
Yes, it was,
awkward.
I know I was here, but my buddy
Very
was on the
awkward.
Back to my
boat. Yes,
fucking
sir.
boat.
I'm a kid, bro. Please, bro.
I don't care. You don't cuss me
Yes,
the fuck
sir.
out.
My buddy was
Alright.
on the
Shit
boat.
to me,
Okay.
motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
You don't do it.
Now, it's been a while since I've gone fishing. I, in my old age, get very bad motion sickness, so I don't really get out on the water much anymore. But when
From now on, that kid is going to carry a gun in his boat.
I used to be far more active out there,
Shit.
every time we'd go out,
That's
our
it.
captain would carry.
That was the day.
It was pretty common.
Yes, carry. Yes.
And in a
that
situation
was
like
the
this,
day.
Gage is clearly fearing for his fucking life here.
Yep.
Brock is lucky Gage wasn't carrying, because I feel like he would have had a really strong case blasting him after he boarded his fucking boat.
And like the
that is
additional harassment.
unbelievably
Yeah, that was kind of
reckless
fucked. Yeah.
and dangerous.
Huh.
Like, I cannot believe someone that
So where does
spends
this
300
awkwardly
days
go?
a
Yeah,
year
right,
as
that
one
poor
of the
kid.
best
That's
fucking
fucked up.
charter captains
So even if it was his friend, that's really shitty.
the globe has ever seen. He is the Davy Jones of the sea. How he would actually do something like this.
I wanna
Because
see
it's
him,
an
like, get
unhinged
shot now.
action
That's too
that could
bad.
have very well have gotten him killed as well. But anyway, Gage is obviously very afraid here.
I was
He is now
hoping he, like,
trapped
ninja
on
kicked him
his
into
boat
the
with this
water or
guy
something. Nope,
who is
nope.
freaking out, and Gage is now panicking
With
and
this
he's
fucking, like,
apologizing
Viking,
profusely,
like,
and
ginger
he does
beard,
change his
fucking,
story
like,
here, saying
angry
like, "No, it was my
shit."
friend. It was my friend." You know, and now he's like, earlier he was saying it was just a guy, not his dude. So like, it's
So there's
possible
an
that
admission
it really
in
was
some
someone he
form.
knew that said it earlier, or maybe he's making it up and he did say it earlier. But I really feel like it doesn't matter in any case here, because
feel like the
again,
other guy would be able
Brock
to
is the
hear the
one
voice
that blew through
or
there
whatever.
way too fast. It does seem like the lights were on, at least according to everything I've seen. So whether or not it was Gage or some mystery boater or a friend of Gage who cussed out Brock, it doesn't matter, because Brock's response to it is so outrageous, so over the top,
There's more ahead
that
at
it
some
can
point here.
only be him at fault here.
There we go. Awkward.
I'm sorry, man.
Whip
I
the
wasn't,
boat. Really
like,
whip
cussing
it.
you out,
Yes,
though, bro.
you were,
Whip it.
I was driving the boat. Okay.
Did you not call me a fucking faggot?
No, bro.
Yes,
that was
you did,
that was
motherfucker.
my friend on the. Okay, I'm
Oh,
sorry,
that
bro.
doesn't even seem like this guy.
I'm
but-
sorry, bro.
Your motherfucking friend are looking at each other.
Yes, sir.
Is this guy gonna take the
Yes,
F-bomb
sir.
that
Do it
hard?
again and watch what fucking happens.
Is he gay? Is that guy gay though?
Don't fucking do it again.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty much where the confrontation ends. I
They'll
want to show
fucking
you a
do it
statement
again.
from Brock's lawyer in just a moment, as well as his previous criminal history and a couple of other really interesting tidbits.
Yeah,
but
no
before doing
shit.
that,
Previous criminal
I want to
history?
mention that I've seen a
Okay.
lot of people saying that Gage was a
Jesus.
coward for the way he acted after Brock boarded
very
his
much.
boat. I think
wait.
that is so fucking
No,
stupid.
not very much.
Like the people saying
names
that
are stupid.
are the same people that probably tremble and piss their britches
Not
when the
very
waitress
much. The
asks
other
them what
guy's a
they want to
coward.
eat off of the fucking entree menu. Like there is no one here in their right mind that would think that what Gage did here was
Why would
a
you
bad call. He was doing
board
everything he
it
can to
and then just
de-escalate
to,
the
like, stand
situation
there like a
and get the
fucking-
fuck out of there. That is
Why would you even
what you
get on
should
it to
do here.
begin with?
This guy is
So-
claimed to be a combat veteran.
Yeah,
What,
that
is
was
he
a coward
supposed to
move to
scrap
begin
with him?
with,
Gage
is
is
my
not a
point.
fighter. He's made it clear he does not want to do that. So what's he supposed to do? Fucking scrap with him in the middle of the ocean here and get left for dead out there? Get his ass
Yeah,
beat
what-
and throw in
what?
the water left for dead?
Well, people
it's
watching
stupid.
shit.
That's a
Very
really
stupid.
dumb thing to
Very dumb.
criticize him for.
I don't get it.
And another thing, there was like 4 or 5 other dudes on the ship that Brock abandoned.
That's very mean.
Like, yeah,
Very
let's
fucked up.
say he was able to get the best of this goober. Like, he took down Brock on his own
Oh,
ship.
man.
Well, who's to say the other 4 or 5 guys wouldn't then get involved and start fucking jumping him? Or maybe they have weapons. And
That's
like, it's
right.
so stupid
We're all a bunch of
to say that
veterans.
he
Like
did,
how
like,
he
a
doesn't know that
cowardly
that's
thing
not like
here.
his buddies
He
and
did
shit.
the thing
Yeah,
that he
that's
thought gave him
fucked
the
up.
best
He
chance
was
at
shaking.
surviving, which was just playing along and
It's whatever.
de-escalating. I don't think there's anything
He'll
wrong
bring a
with
gun
that.
from now
but
on.
I do think there's
So,
something wrong with
the
Brock
asshole
Horner
taught him.
himself. He's not the superstar, top of the line, absolute
All right, what's his
best
rap
fucking
sheet?
charter
We get to
captain
see
this
his,
world's ever
history
seen.
here.
He's no angel. I'll put up a couple of his charges here that I've
Battery,
seen floating around.
possession of a
since this
weapon on
story
school
broke.
grounds,
But I would also like you to
DUI,
hear
alcohol
from
or
his side
drugs,
with a message
violation
from
of
his attorney. This
probation.
statement comes from someone who is both Brock Horner's attorney and his friend, and basically he's saying that Brock is sincerely sorry. He apologizes to Gage and Gage's family
whatever.
and
Shut
pretty
up.
much anyone
Shut up.
that put their peepers
That's
on
running
the
dick,
video.
running dick. This guy's
commends
running dick.
Gage for the way he handled the
What,
situation.
running
so it
dick,
didn't
running
get
dick.
worse.
I'm not
He
even
didn't
liking
shoot
that. He's a combat vet. Forgive him. Fuck off.
briefly
Fuck
mention
off.
that stolen valor claim because that was a big thing I saw people discussing. Is this actually a case of stolen valor? And I'm not sure. I've seen quite a lot of information
Stupid.
conflicting on this topic here.
Don't
But
care.
the big one I see float around is that he was in the army, but his position was a human resources analyst.
Wow.
Not a
It's always like these types too. That's the same as like the bowling lanes shooter. It's like these types that like, I joined the army, but daddy made sure I never saw any action. It's like, well then you didn't really gain the ability to flex like that, bro. Like don't, then claim you have PTSD and try to murder people on boats and stuff. Like I get what you're saying and I respect veterans and shit, but like, to go to that degree because you were like, basically the equivalent of like a battle nurse or whatever with data. You were a data battle nurse. Like sorry, bro. I mean, you didn't even see combat. You're traumatized from your privileged upbringing. What are you traumatized? Why did these people even go into the war and army and shit to begin with? I just don't understand. It's mama's boys and shit. It's very strange.
combat veteran. I have no idea if this actually is a case of stolen.
It's good though. I want them to be, go over there and fight for me to talk shit about everything. Thank you very much for right.
Valor or not, but it has been a big discussion point, and I don't know if it's actual stolen valor, if he was a human resource analyst or what, but that's why that was mentioned in that statement from the attorney. I have no clue whether or not
I filed
it truly
papers.
is stolen valor.
I was in the.
But what I do know is
was in
true
the
is that his
army. I
business
filed
is
papers.
in the shitter. It went straight into the gutter as a result of this. And it's not like that's without warrant. Why would you want a charter
forgot.
captain who's
I
one
forgot.
mean word away from fucking blowing his lid off and literally charging a stranger. That puts your life in jeopardy too.
like
You
the,
do not want to go out
submarine
to
guy
sea with someone that
who
unhinged.
was so
It makes sense why people would
so,
stop doing business with him and
you know,
why
in
his business
denial,
would be damaged so much from a video
delusional.
like this coming out. Like, that checks out. I've also seen quite a
I'm
few
the
posts
mighty
about
sea
things that
captain.
he is
No, I'm the
apparently
mighty sea
selling now as a
captain.
result of all
I
this. So
live
there's
in
been people
Florida.
kind of
No
clowning
shit.
on him, going, here's the best goddamn charter boat captain in Florida, maybe the world, who's on the water
I'm
300
the sea
fucking days a year.
captain.
A combat war veteran with the esteemed Army Rangers. He has been vetted and it has been determined that this is a lie.
Okay.
He was the best goddamn E3 human resources analyst
And he
the
has
U.S.
been
Army ever
determined
trained.
that this is
Tarpon
a
Coast
lie.
Fishing Charters Captain Brock Horny Horner. And then
Brock-
pictures and
Horny-
information
Brock
about
Horny
a
Horner.
lot of things that he is allegedly now putting up for sale. Again,
Like
I
what?
don't know if that human resource analyst claim is true or not. I can't find definitive proof on, you know, what actually is
Did you
the
ask
story
Grok?
with his background in the service or
Grok
anything
is
like
quite
that.
smart, you
but
know.
regardless, the way he behaved, there is no excuse for, there is no justification for whatsoever.
Okay.
Yeah, again, even if Gage was the one behind all of it, his lights were off. He did cuss out Brock. Even if that is all Gage, the way Brock responded to it is still completely unacceptable. Like 100%
That's where I'm like, so too bad the kid didn't have a gun. But if he did, then we'd have another like stacking racism issue on X, right? We'd have another one of these then. Then it would just be this, but it would be that kid shooting blank. Because this was created because that kid stabbed that other kid. So now we have this whole discussion happening in the world. So, yeah. I brought up Audrey fucking whatever the fuck, that thing. Because, like, it's the religious variant of this. Where, like, they made sure to silence that shit. So there's Rittenhouse is currently procking on the old Trendilistarino over here. Isn't that hot? Isn't it so cool that Rittenhouse is fucking more goddamn coffee grounds? Trending? Shit. Fantastic. So Kyle Rittenhouse can be 17 with an AR-15, but the other kid can't be 17 with a knife. But Kyle Rittenhouse was defending a bunch of scions in a parking lot. So, you know, that was arguably more important. Oh, Jesus, why are we here? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, that, you remember that? Remember that? You just got to cry more. You just got to cry. But I'm on the person who's dead's side or whatever. This is a psychotic... Are they done? Family? But not in a racist way. Just a regular way. Where I still believe in the death penalty for people that do wrong and shit. So this guy is a creepy ook who is farming his family for funding for his fucking wife to get nipple piercings. And they are all about God. They were in the car earlier singing God songs and driving. So it's fucking amazing that this guy, that this family, gross, does that. So yeah, he's been like, you know, just like here, see, Queen's nips pierced. Okay, 313 for Queen's nips pierced. He keeps his like daughter, which I don't think is actually his daughter, in the like front or center of the frame from what I've seen here. It's very much like some form of exploitation. And yeah, look right this way. And it's very strange is all. The chat was being a little strange earlier with their questions and shit, but they're kind of calm now. There's a mom character to this situation. She's probably off cam. But yeah, this is weird. I don't like this channel. The double duty. They're weird. Always give back. Veterans. Blah, 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 blah. Stolen valor. No, 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 no. I call it fanboys of real men. DUI or something. This guy wasn't driving. I just assume he has a DUI because he's religious or whatever.
It's odd.
Yeah, it's just kind of odd. So I was gonna kind of stank around on this thing. Is there like a we were driving earlier trip? Here we go. So we were driving. He was driving. Gaming, that's fine. Setting shit up. Just full on creep style. Till the very last second. Got the car set up. It's like a full life stream, I guess, but through that it's just kind of strange. And this is all so your mom can get her nipples pierced. I just think it's strange that you have this child family angle, and then it's all Queen's nipple pierced, and then you're on Kick, which is the infamously shady platform with this kind of stuff. I don't even want to look up any actual issues with Kick through Grok or anything. Grok, how many fucking weird ped issues has fucking Kick had over the I don't think it would like that question. I made a group so I can move the two things at once. Yeah, anyways. Oh, I'm a creep for thinking it's creepy. It's just kind of creepy. It's just kind of ooky. It is what it is. No, I don't want to hang up on it too long here. It is time, though, for an ad sponsored by Trump, okay? It is a Trump-sponsored ad time. I'm sorry, this is a requirement.
Does your bowl feel more like a bear? And you need Play It Through, the ultimate MAGA golf experience. When the Dow is in the dumps and the NASDAQ is stuck in the rough, tee off at our exclusive 18-hole indoor pro course inside the New York Stock Exchange.
There we go.
Now that's what you call a market correction.
Hey.
People's savings aren't the only thing sinking.
Yeah.
When the market
Is that
breaks,
Tony Shalhoub?
break out your clubs. While others panic over their 401ks, you'll be sinking hole-in-one Ks like a pro. And don't worry about reciprocal tariffs at Play It Through. The only thing getting taxed is your short game.
Play it through, bro.
So in this minor stock market crash, play it through, because when the market's down, your game should be up. Book your tea time today. Terms and conditions may apply. Not responsible for market crashes or triple bogeys.
Great.
After the Trump tariffs, only the weak will fail.
Really hate that sad loser.
Trump Gaza, here we go. Trump Gaza's coming. All right, we have Dolan Darkest with Slump Live. We have Slump Live. Where's the replay? Where's the refresh? Where's the replay on this one? It doesn't have one yet. Oh, it's too bad.
Welcome
okay, what do we
back
got? What do we got?
to Slop Live.
What's your news?
Today
What is your
we have
news?
another Twitter meltdown. This all started when a Twitter user known as Emma said Happy Transgender Day of Visibility. Having that day right next to April Fool's probably wasn't the best decision. But anyway, a user called Norm replied saying, to celebrate visibility, I generated you in Ghibli style. DM me for the watermark free version. Emma replied saying, I appreciate the thought, but AI art is really harmful for the environment. And Norm wasn't the biggest fan of this response, replying, since you are AI phobic, I generated you pregnant. Do not mess with AI artists. Emma quote tweeting this, simply saying dude, and getting 220,000 likes. After Twitter started attacking this Norm person, he continued to generate people's OCs and profile pictures as AI, also generating Emma stepping in dog poop, saying today is now AI Artist Visibility Day. Someone also joined in to help out Norm, generating her both black and Chinese. What a lot of people didn't realize is this Norm guy was the same person who stood still for 38 hours, spent a month in solitary confinement, and stayed awake for 12 days on stream. So, two options. One, he's obviously trolling, or option two, based on his pinned tweet, he's gone permanently insane from sleep deprivation. As long as he doesn't generate me pregnant, I've got no problems. Thanks for slopping by.
Ah, this face.
People that crash out in public and intellectuals that crash out in private. Welcome to a brand new video. Today we are talking about a massive loser, a loser of monumental degrees, Johnny Somali. This man has reached 750% cooked. He is so done, it's unbelievable. And you know who knows he's done? Johnny Somali knows he's done. Until now, Johnny Somali was arrested. He was punched in public.
He's just watching the Atozi. We saw that like 2 days ago or some shit.
He cried. He screamed. He was
Fatto.
bloody. We have covered a lot of Johnny Somali crash outs in the FAFO system. If you fuck around, you find out. There is a reason why Johnny Somali is so cooked and so destroyed.
Fuck around,
you need money
find
to
out.
live.
Okay.
You need money to live. Now, that's the FA. His content is
Fuck
fucking around. Fucking around gives him money. Unfortunately, a side effect of fucking around is finding out. Now, the issue is he will end up needing money, so he will proceed to fuck around. This is called the cycle of fuck. I'm glad you've joined the cycle of fuck class. This is glorious, and this is why.
That's the FOMO. That's FOMO right there. That's that fear of missing out. So that
FOMO
fucks with you, bro.
There, and he's like, bro, I might be a piece of shit, but I don't go around harassing random people.
On kick.
Really?
No.
His dreams just shat.
He broke him. Listen.
We're not actually here for this, though.
4 or 5 times already, okay? And I'm pretty sure he was on his final warning, right? And he called me after being banned.
Anyways, we'll see what's happening with that. What about him? We'll see what's happening with that. These two olds keep popping up. They're so old. What's this? What's this? These two olds keep popping up. They're so old, though. Aren't they old? Wow. What's this? What's this? What's this? Are they old? They're so old. What's this, though? Now, I wanted to get some... Yes. Oh, you're right. Oh, it's another 3D paint. It's another 3D paint. They're taking my tool. They're taking my tool. Actually, they're using straight up paint. I like 3D paint. So, I think I'm a little unique in that. I use like the half Photoshop variant that's already been discontinued. So it's not technically them stealing my shit. Anyway, I want some Oreos and milk for this, because his white flesh reminds me of the purest of liquids become solid in my tummy, a form of drinkables that I prefer, my friends, which is that of the purest calf. The purest calf, that is which poured out his nipplage down to the mouths, therefore, of the God makers, and we shall be humble ourselves to eat such a chocolatey delight. Smeared with sugary Crisco or whatever the fuck. All right, great. So, we're going to play Viva and Jerry for just a moment. I'll be right back, folks. Fuck yeah, enjoy one of the greatest shows of all time. I'm not kidding. This shit is amazing.
See that?
Enjoy them, okay?
Crazy Lady Kit.
They're so cool. Look at these crazy people. Look at them.
Crazy Lady Kit. See,
There's a
okay, now I'm going
Crazy
to take
Lady
it out. See that?
Cat
It says
kit.
Crazy Lady Kit.
Okay,
now
enjoy
I'm going to
this.
take it out and I'm going to show you what's in here. There's even got...
Oh, you broke the
No,
cap.
I didn't break the cat. This is
You
what it is. It's
broke
got
the
a
cap.
book, but we're not going to read that. And basically what it is, this is a crazy lady. It's a cat lady. See that? You got all these cats. She's got like about 15 cats.
Oh,
And this here is...
it's a Kit Kat.
It's a Kit Kat. See? She loves her cats.
Yeah,
They all,
you
well, not
are
on her
mean.
face, though. That's not a good thing. See? She's a crazy lady,
Yeah.
cat lady.
Cat lady.
Yep. And all these cats she loves
Yeah.
to pieces. See that?
Hell, I mean, boom here.
That's
Yeah.
it. She doesn't make no noise or anything. It's magnetic, no batteries needed. It's fabulous, see? Crazy. See, crazy?
Crazy
Cat
Kit
lady.
Kat lady.
And I don't know what's in here. Oh, do's and don'ts, and you
Oh,
know you're a crazy cat lady if. You know, and you got a little book here that you can read also.
Or how do you know when you're a redneck?
Oh, yeah. Here's your sign, honey. $2, $2, $2.
How do you know when you're ready?
Yeah, okay. Okay, now, sweetheart, it's
Now.
all yours, darling.
What? Oh, I tell you, I mean.
The cat hat.
The cat hat. Now,
Let
hey,
him see it first.
here, ladies and gentlemen, right here is the cat hat. Right there.
Isn't that, darling? Look at that.
Huh? I mean. But hey, when you want to stretch your cat, right there.
Well, it's
I
always.
mean, huh?
See?
Oh, tell you.
Now
I
you can
mean.
join your cats.
Now you can join your cat. I mean, if you want to keep the cat underneath the hat.
Keep the hat.
Yeah.
Keep the cat underneath the hat.
I mean, ho, ho, ho.
This is
Yeah.
kind of a play on words. Cat hat.
Cat hat.
Cat hat.
She's a poet and don't even know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
Tell
you are.
I mean.
Okay, that's enough of that, and that's
Yeah.
going for $2, $2, $2. I love this next one. This is way cool. This here is a play on words, and what does it say? What does it say on the side there?
Oh, I know what that is. Hey, that's original cat house.
That is a cat house, my darlings. See?
Huh?
It doesn't say that though, but we made a cat house out of it. See?
She made a cat house out of it.
There.
You
See?
believe it, huh? Boy,
No,
that
the
takes a-
cats are not stupid, you know, because you
That's
know
gonna
who
take an
goes in
awful-
there?
that-
Birds, and then the cats
hey.
will come and get you. See?
Awful small cat to get in there. I'll tell
No,
you.
this is called a cat house.
A cat house.
It's a cat house for cats to lure the birds.
Lure the bird.
It's like a fishing
Yeah,
lure.
sure.
Only this is a cat house for the cats.
I'll tell
But
you,
somebody actually
I
made
mean.
this. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's
Oh.
fabulous. And then
Yeah.
who would buy that?
Yeah,
Viva
yeah.
for the
Viva
spooks.
for the food.
$2, $2.
Viva's original cat house.
Yeah.
It's even got a perch right there.
It's got a perch, honey.
Not a walleye, a perch.
Now, you know, there's support groups for everybody. Everybody has support groups. Whether you're a drinker or you have like problems at home with your
Yeah.
husband. See, Jerry just get bonks when we have a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Just like Cliff
Tell
did.
you,
But
I
anyway,
mean.
this here is a cat support group, and check this out. They actually have those. My people don't understand me. Once I start licking myself, I can't stop. My best friend is a dog. I
Oh.
hate fur.
Oh, yeah.
That would be horrible if you hated fur.
Yeah, hated fur.
So now they're at a support group. They have to meet every week.
Every week for, you know,
For how long?
for see how they can work out their perfections.
Oh, God, perfections. Wow, you're good. Wow,
You gotta
you're
work
good.
out your perfections.
Yeah.
That's what I had the support group ever. Yeah.
Okay, one more
every
thing.
week.
We can leave it right there. This is only if you wish to do so, but you know what? When you grow a kitty cat, it might be perfect companion. You don't have to feed it or anything, but you know what? It won't be furry either.
Yeah.
So it won't be soft, it won't purr, it won't do anything. But, you know, if you choose to do so, they have kits like that.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah,
best thing to
yeah,
do is go
man.
to Animal Humane Society
Yeah.
and get yourself a nice little kitty. Yay!
Come back. $2.
All right.
You,
Okay.
$2.
Oh, yeah, okay. I got one more that I want to share with you.
I'm back. I'm back.
Well, no,
Okay.
and then we're going to do the fun stuff. This
I'm back.
here is a bionic British cat. His name is Oscar. This was in a paper, and I wanted to
Okay.
share this with you. You know, there's doctors out there that will perform miracles, and this cat is doing fine. Instead of putting him to sleep, the doctors put big paws on him, and the cat, Oscar, is doing great.
Oreo.
So I wanted to share that with you. You know, thank you for printing the article.
I just do it in my
You
mouth
know,
'cause I got a big
it,
mouth,
It
so
makes
yeah.
your
Yeah.
heart warmer, right?
Yeah, Lou.
So there you go.
Yeah, Lou.
All right, now
Down.
Jerry's spoof is next.
Oscar, keep going here.
Jerry's spoof is next. He's gonna pull this puppy through.
Lou, if I can't pull this puppy through, hey.
Now remember, you fixed him. Now put him on there.
Is poop? I feel like I've seen these.
One sounds like it's singing.
One sounds like it's. Wow.
Can you hear that, guys?
Yeah.
I got my hands full right now.
Wow.
Damn you. Hey.
Wow, that one's really upset. Do not do this at home. Do not put your cat in the bag. This is
put your cats in the bag.
No, do not do that. This is just,
hey,
you know.
Hey, whoa.
Like, make believe cats.
So good.
Yeah, make believe cats.
Yeah.
No, that's not true, Jerry.
Pal, I mean.
But isn't that wonderful though? Everything worked, Jerry.
You ever heard, ladies and gentlemen, you ever heard of the thing like Puss in the Boots? Puss in the Booty got the cats in the sack.
Ah, here we go again. You can't make it stop now. How did you make it stop? Okay, one more thing. I got this. Okay, this here is how to fling your felines. Do not do that. Well, this you can do because this is not real felines, but this is a catapult.
That's real. That's a real catapult.
Oh, okay.
Oh, catapult.
Catapult.
And it's got a bullseye, so you're supposed to put that up on a wall. Then you take we're not going to do this because we'll lose the little cats in the studio. But I wanted to show you this. This is like one of these guns, and then you put little cats in there and you fling them. This is called a catapult.
It was like when pigs can fly or something, right?
That's a real, original catapult. Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
Oh,
but anyway, so we don't have a long enough show to do that. And besides, like I said, you know, you wouldn't
we don't
be
have
able
a long
to see
enough
it anyway
show
because we've got to
be able to
But anyway, that's
play with this catapult
another
right
thing,
now.
okay?
But
now, anyway, so
we're gonna have to cut
Andy,
this
how much
segment
time
short.
do we
That's
have?
really important. We're on a time crunch here. More time with the cat house, please.
Andy's got some footage of Jerry singing, so
if you're ever looking for a cat house, we got one right
yeah.
there.
Anyway, Andy's got some footage of Jerry singing, so we're going to roll credits over that. I want to thank you so much, Peter. Thanks for being here. Andy, thank you so much for being here. And Jerry, thanks for being my partner, my best friend, my everything. Okay. And Andy, thanks for pulling it through, sweetheart. I know you're tired and stuff, but things will be better.
Yeah.
But anyway, so all the people that come up to us, we thank you.
Yeah.
And God bless you for watching our show. We really appreciate it. And we love you. And here's Andy's footage of Jerry singing, "Love You."
To hide behind us memory when silence proves that you've forgotten me. Hey, George, Joe.
Girls are throwing pillows at you. You better hide your belly.
It's the pillow belly hider.
It's a spoof for
The pillow. Well, stand me the pillow that you dream on.
Silly.
Can't you say that I still care for you?
Throw it back.
Send me the pillow that I dream on. So, darling, I can dream on it too. Oh, where's the guitar when you need him?
He likes his slide guitar, huh?
Oh.
Okay.
Well, pour me another cup of coffee. You know it's the best in the land. And I'll put a nickel in the jukebox and play me that truck driving man.
What? I know he said, I'm out of here. That's enough. Oh boy. Oh geez. Do you guys know what you're seeing right now? I know what I'm seeing right now. Are you familiar with this? Okay, not yet. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna do this, and then that, and then that, and then that, and then that. Okay, you ready?
Snow Woke and the Seven Deadly Sins. Welcome back to another video. I didn't think I'd cover this further, but it turns out everything got worse. So that's why we are so back. The fantastic news is Rachel Ziegler is under so much fire. She literally tried to pin the entire reason why Snow White failed and lost hundreds of millions of dollars. She tried to blame it on Gal Gadot. He's like, oh really, it's the pro-Israel boycott, that's what, yeah. And that's definitely not at all even remotely what happened. So Rachel Ziegler is 600% cooked right now, blacklisted entirely from Disney. She's planning on suing Disney apparently, as I covered in the 500% cooked video a couple days ago. But everything got so much worse to the point that Disney is pivoting away from woke. I am not even kidding, bros.
That's amazing.
Bros, we keep winning. We keep winning. They are actually pivoting away from the message. It's crazy. Critical Drinker made a video on it. We're going to be looking at that soon.
What does that mean? Show me a brand new movie that's racist as fuck.
This is a glorious day. First, I wanted to show you something really interesting, and then I'm going to make a very meta-level joke. So I know I'm not supposed to spoil jokes before I make them, but warning you, making a very meta joke in a minute. So this is a scene from the original 1937 Snow White that was suspiciously cut out of the 2025 version of Snow Woke.
To me, and may my dreams come true. Amen.
Yeah, they removed her praying from the movie, and that is because Disney has become a satanic, godless pedo cult instead of anything even remotely similar to anyone that actually wants to do good by God. It's actually
they're just doing a different God.
So anyway, just thought that was funny. Just
Get
wanted
it out
to
of there.
mention that really quick. It's hell yeah.
That's just a different
Decoy
God.
Voice made a video talking about how Snow White lost hundreds of millions of dollars.
I'd rather
I know
be
Rachel
the
Ziegler's
USA
literally
God,
making
but
everything worse.
they only got rid of it for the different
I love
God, the other
downfalls.
one.
So this is literally Nux Christmas.
Not Satan.
All right, Jewish
It ain't
Christmas.
Satan.
It's just when there are downfalls out there. Rachel Ziegler kills God. All right, damn, this is. No, we're not titling the video "Rachel Ziegler is at war with God." All right, we're not going that far. We're not going that far. It's not 1937 anymore. Weird. God, I love downfalls. All right, anyway, 600%. All right, let's see how this goes.
Snow White finally released in theaters, featuring nightmare-inducing CGI and
Snow Woke and the 7 Discord mods.
Instantly forgettable songs. That's apparently gonna lose Disney over $100 million at the box office.
We don't stop winning in this house, gamers. I don't think you're aware. Downfalls are great. A lot of people hate downfalls. They're all wrong. They are all wrong, okay? This is fantastic.
Delicious.
Money going to waste. How is that fantastic? No. This is called
Wipey.
reciprocal tariffs. If you
dragon.
make shit, you lose money on it, all right? Reciprocal. It's my favorite word. I love reciprocal. What a beautiful world. The way reciprocal just rolls off the tongue. I love that. All 7 swing states. Snow Woke in the 7 swing states that voted for Trump because they don't want no more of this bullshit in our media. Oh my God, it doesn't stop.
With its abysmal 1.5 out of 10 rating on IMDb.
How do you fail this miserably? Oh my God. You know, honestly, it's because of these downfalls, these $100 million failures, that actually, it turns out Disney's not going to want to do this shit anymore. Disney is not going to want to do this shit anymore. It's probably more than 115 million, if I had to estimate, but how low could you go?
It's now less liked than the Human Centipede.
Dog. This is cinema. This is everything that I love to see.
That got a 4.4. And obviously
it's worse than Dragon Ball Evolution, which was widely considered the worst movie ever made.
It's apples and oranges, but it doesn't take away from the fact that Disney's new Snow White is objectively horrible.
Movie ever made, Liz? Like, really impressive.
Shitting your pants, Disney, until you change your goddamn ways.
So fucking impressive.
Oh God.
As casting Rachel Ziegler as Snow White was a decision that immediately put off over half its potential audience, where some reviews were just memes rooting for the apple, but also explained
I was rooting for the apple. Dude, I'm just saying, Disney could have saved themselves so much money if after she took a bite from the poison apple, it just fades to black. Think about it. Think about it. Snow woke, takes a bite from the poison apple, fades to black, the end. Think about it. That would have been a generational masterpiece. A twist unlike anything we've ever seen before. It would have been perfect.
Just gotta pull it off.
God, no, but I mean this unironically. God, it's so cathartic. Listen, Rachel Zegler is gonna have a really hard time auditioning for roles in the future. No one wants to work with a mouthy little bitch actress that goes out there shitting on the entire movie publicly. She's so cooked, it's so over. And the best part is, the only actual live-action remake roles she might be able to audition for in the future. I'll pull this up. I think you'll agree. Yeah, I think there's only basically one live-action adaptation character that she can audition for.
What are you doing?
And it's Lord Farquaad. I'm just saying, she would make a pretty eye Lord Farquaad. I don't want to shit on her too much because I can't think of another person I would prefer to be Lord Farquaad.
It's half a double stuff.
She would do a great job. Yeah. Weird.
A double half.
Meaning how boring it was for kids, how miscast Rachel was, lacking the warmth of a Disney princess, with the only positive review I saw talking about how the movie is a perfect place for privacy and a nap.
Oh, no. 10 out of 10, excellent experience. If you live out of your car and you're looking for a dark, temperate, controlled theater with absolutely no one else watching to get some sleep, this is the perfect film. Oh my, that's good. Oh my lord, that's impressive. Holy shit.
View I saw talking about how the movie is a perfect place for privacy and a nap. Now, it would be one thing if the masses just review bombed the movie and it actually had redeeming qualities despite the trolls online. But even left-wing outlets called the movie toe-curlingly terrible.
Yeah, the left-wing outlets are upset that they weren't woker. I love it so much.
I just
the
don't
purity
see
testing
much
never ends.
of
My favorite
value.
thing when it comes to left.
I just don't see much in value in any of the live action remakes. I think they're all shit. Most people agree. Even as a woke democratic libtard who doesn't want to say the R word, it just itches. It's not actually snotty. It just itches. Anyways. I don't like that shit. I think it's all garbage. Why are you rewriting any of these good movies? Aladdin, good movie. Fucking Lion King, good movie. Snow White, good movie. Like, why are you fucking the good movies? Just make anything. Why creatively bankrupt? Why? Give me $3 million. I will make the most beautiful fucking movie you've ever seen, and I don't know a goddamn thing about shit. I will stuff an hour and 30 minutes into $3 million today. I'll do that shit right now, okay? How? What? Where? When? Why? What would I even deliver? Trash. Absolute trash. But would it be more watchable? Would it have characters? Would it have some kind of actual story and depth and thought behind it? Yes, more than what in the fuck are any of these. This one had unique storyline. That's what made it fucking bad. You don't let fucking Princess McFucking spoiled McDebutante fucking write the goddamn no. One of the most timeless, one of the most classic, the ones that built Disney or whatever, and you're going to take it and you're going to shit on it and let the fucking next gens just fucking over-sensitivo the whole fucking project. Just really dumb. So all of us disagree with this shit. Nobody likes live action. It's not like a hot take. I don't know why they keep making them, and there needs to be something that does like gut punch the fuck out of Disney. If they just need to die off, is that their goal? So Disney is releasing the worst shit ever. They're trying to kill themselves or whatever. And we have like the stocks and shit and blah blah blah. It's like, does anything want to do good, make good, do good, make money for people? Does anything want to work? Or that's where I'm like, we just lose everything. That's fine. Watch it all burn down then. Enjoy that.
Left-wing people criticizing left-wing people.
So I gotta get a different kind of Oreo in my body.
Going on like.
And that, but once you do that, now they've put the entire weight of the.
I'll be back. Listen to this Joe Rogan.
Well, at least when I
portion
wake
while I
up,
walk away for it. Perfect. Great.
I'm sure.
Okay.
There's plenty of L's
I'll
to
be
go
back
around. You're right.
in a
Hollywood
second.
needs to take a share of the blame. I think everyone blaming Rachel Ziegler alone is not fair. I don't think it's all her fault. I think it's only 70% her fault. I think another 20% is Disney's fault for making an absolute dog shit movie. And for having a history of making absolutely dog shit movies. They fell down this rabbit hole. Look, the first Disney live action adaptation, people watched it. People watched Mulan, okay? Because it was one of the first live action adaptations of a beloved Disney franchise. People watched Mulan. Mulan, Disney live action remake, is one of the worst movies of all time in the history of the world, okay? Hot take, it is, okay? The original Mulan, goated. Literally goated. New Mulan, holy fucking dumpster fire. It's a travesty. So, anyway, I definitely think it's a team effort. It's a team effort here. You got Rachel Ziegler butt-fucking the franchise from the back, and then you got Disney throat-fucking the franchise from the front, and then the franchise just kind of rotates.
Glitch.
That was crazy, right?
The script was screwed from
how
the
much
start.
did this cost? They should get doged looking at this movie.
God, he's so right. We're laughing, but he's so right.
They spent $250 million making that movie.
Apparently, they spent more like $400 million on this movie. 300 million was confirmed. Probably another 100 million for advertisement, and probably more than that for all the reshoots that they needed to do and pushing it off for 2 years.
But imagine you spend $250 million and you get some young girl and you don't kind of talk to her about like, hey, you know, don't get political. You're young.
He's wrong. He's literally wrong. They did. The producer. Okay, so here I covered this in Snow White is 400% fucked. Definitely check that out if you like. Snow White was announced. And on her announcement tweet to Snow White, she talks about Palestine and shit. Which, realistically, she has no idea what she's talking about. She's 23-year-old American. She has no fucking clue what's happening anywhere in the world. But she decided to virtue signal a little bit, talks about Palestine. And you know what immediately happens? The producer of Snow White gets on a plane, flies from California to New York, goes to Rachel Ziegler and says, Rachel Ziegler, delete this post. Rachel Ziegler's like, nah, I'm not gonna delete it because people are gonna think that it's gonna be bad or something. People don't want to see me back down. Nope, not deleting it. And they're like, don't say any more controversial shit. More controversial shit happened. Yeah, so that's what's happening, all right? The guy had to fly in multiple times to tell her to stop, and she wouldn't stop.
Young, and I know you have opinions about things, but this should be just about the movie.
Well,
let's just
to defend Big Head Girl, let me tell you something. The message of the movie is to be that bitch. That's the message that they wrote a script. That's.
He's not even wrong. He's not even wrong. It was accurate advertisement after all. Hell yeah, dude. Oh my god. She storms into the dwarves' hut and she makes all of them clean their rooms for him, for her, instead of actually helping them. He's not even wrong.
Telling girls, I don't need nobody tells me I'm a 20-year-old girl, so obviously I should run my mouth all the time.
Run her mouth? She's a 20-year-old girl. She thinks she could run the entire kingdom. Which, by the way, everything was running smoothly when it had a king. Then a queen took over and everything fell apart. You see, I think that is in fact a metaphor for modern society in no ways at all. What are you talking about?
That's the theme of the new Snow White.
No, really?
Yes. Now
it's not the same story.
I like that one. It makes me look like a donkey. Yeah. It's good, classy. Mm. The bottom, those are always fun. Those are very important. That's like the monkey lip one. That's too easy. It's like babies and shit. And then you have the I can't even do it right now. I'm too dry. There's too much mustache and I'm too dry. When you're a clean-faced little baby-faced child, though, you can make some nice mouth farts. You get your palm of your pit right there. And then like you can use your cheek to like whoa, right? And you go like whop. You get some good ones going. But me, I can't. Just too much stash. Just too much stash. So it's all lips for me, right? Which makes your lips like itch. Still see me like scratching with my teeth and shit too. And you gotta like water control, mouth control. For all those fresh sounds. You really gotta get in there. It's not even that loud. That's too bad. You guys haven't been hearing these at fucking full plupage. That's much better. A spazzer. Like in Metroid, right? A spazzer beam, right? That's a spazzer. It's coming after you. We have the hard Frank. The Frankfurter. The classic ploop. I like the ploopage. Slow and low. That is the tempo. You can just keep pumping. You just keep pumping into your mouth, you know. Great. Anyway, that's what this is. Okay. It's Joe Rogan. It's Joe Rogan. Don't you guys love listening to him do that shit? You know, I emulate what I watch. So I was, got a little time in with the poop mouth. Okay, great. So we're gonna move on from that now.
That petition. I wanted there to be a season 2 so I can make more fun of it.
This is very quiet.
Profit of the retardation. I
don't.
The biggest psyop of all time.
You heard it from his mouth. So, drug dealer talks about game that everybody's playing that I also want to play.
Benji's outside now. I need to give Benji a new stock.
Oh yeah.
I need to unlist my Aspen death so I stop killing all of my customers. That's what I need to do. Here, do me a favor. Oh, god damn it.
There's a couple blends ahead
I need to give someone this Aspen death free sample just to kill someone. Where's Peter File? I'll just execute him. Oh wow, Peter's actually buying 6 Aspen death right now. He is.
Where's Peter File when you need him? Great. Sweet, fantastic. Where's Peter File when you need him? Where is he? Oh, he's hiding in fucking the Middle East. Oh, he's hiding in the Middle. We're not ready for that yet. Okay, so I hinted at this earlier. That's right, folks. It's time for Spit Dragons Modern Life. Spit Dragons Modern Life. Spit Dragons, Modern Life. Rocco's Modern Dragon. Bah, 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 bah. So today was unbalanced load. Okay, much like what happens in my diaper every time I'm watching H3. Woo, fill my diaper. This is an unbalanced load, okay? We can't watch it. It's gone. It's gone from history. A lot of these are just gone from history, so that's too bad. Rocco and Spunky are sleeping when an air of stench emerges through the door and slaps Rocco right in the face, prompting the old wallaby to finally notice the smell. At first, he thought that Spunky had an accident in his bedroom, but then he notices the prolific amount of dirty clothes, some of which are coming to life, that need washing, as well as the unsanitary condition around his bedroom. So he packs up all the clothing, loads them up into his car, and takes Spunky along to go to the laundromat named Scrub and Fluff. As Rocco whackos inside, he slips his dollar into the coin machine to get change. But even this turns into trial and tribulation as it continues to fly out, and soon it gets stuck to the back wheel of a steamroller when Rocco tried to flatten it. What the fuck? Rocco later uses a big washing machine, which seems to have also come alive, and spits out some clothing right before Rocco quickly shuts the door, and he adds in detergent. Some of the clothing grabs Spunko, dog not wet. Successfully get out, he does. He shakes off the water onto customer, who promptly shoves Rocco into the coin machine. The washing machine Rocco had put his clothes in later goes out of control, and Rocco finally notices it hopping away. He hops on top of Pop to stop it, but to no avail. Finally, Rocco whacks it with a baseball bat, which finally stops it from hopping to and fro. Rocco returns to the laundromat and puts his clothes into the dryer, obvious to the fact that Spunky has hopped in. Oblivious. I apologize, do not beat me. He then notices his clothes are catching on fire, as well as Spunky himself, oh no, who hops onto the sink as Rocco opens the dryer. He puts Spunky into another dryer to dry up Spunky after the old washing, after the old fire, after the old incident, and Spunky steps out his dryness amidst static electricity, causing all of the clothes to stack on him, introducing Gladys Hippo's cups, which land right on Rocco's face. Her brower. The hippo catches him and tosses Rocco headfirst into the coin machine. Oh, her cups. Her cups? It's gotta be her shit. It's gotta be her fucking bra. It's gotta be her bra, man. I don't got cups, man. That's in my fucking words, dude. Hippo catches him teeth for a coin machine, causing his teeth to fall out through the coin return. As Rocco finally finishes the laundry, a pair of mysterious hands emerge from the dryer as Rocco takes a shirt, prompting the wallaby to chase after the mysterious figure through the dryer to retrieve his shirt. He then comes across a bunch of socks known as the Gripes, who steals and destroys everyone's clothing. As a result, Rocco runs through the big holes in a quest to retrieve his shirt and successfully grabs it. He escapes through a dryer, which Gladys Hippo is using, and she tosses him outside onto the pavement, where he is flattened by an upcoming steamroller, in which he retrieves his dollar from. Back at home, Rocco has sorted all of his clean clothes and into the bedroom. Just then, a washer hops through the bedroom walls, and a customer chases it. One of the members of the Gripes later appears and swings a blowtorch as the episode ends, concluding the entirety of the season. So that's it. We can't watch it. So if you remember that episode, good job, good job. I kind of do, but we can't see it now. So this is just some like random fucking torture from Rocco, okay? Enjoy this.
Oh boy, when are we gonna have pineapples, mate?
This is fucked up. This is all fucked up.
When are we gonna have pineapples, mate? Good night, hosers.
Hosers. Is this his first appearance or something?
Nice going, Heather.
I was only trying to...
Excuse me, young sir.
Oh, no, this
Colonel H of Colonel H's
Frank
Barnstorm and
Hutchinson.
Ice Cream Parlors Incorporated. Yes? Well, you see, I believe you all got my airplane on your front lawn. Oh, yes.
That's his first appearance. That's great. That's fantastic. Wow.
You see, Ed's dad had finally bought a new car.
Okay, we got a new car.
It's smooth, it's sporty, it handles like a charm. I tell you, there's
Thunder
nothing
Cougar
like owning a new
fucking
car.
Yeah, except maybe driving it.
Look at that! She could get scratched or dented
Yeah.
up there. She's fine right here in the driveway. Yeah, Virginia, this is one fine automobile.
Virginia Woolf.
It certainly is, dear. George, dear.
Yeah.
Well, the kids and I were just thinking, you know, that we had the car for 3 months now, and we were wondering when we might.
What? Spit it
Never.
out!
She just wants to know when we're going to take the car out of the driveway.
Didn't I get you all bus schedules?
Well, yes, but part of the fun of having a new car is driving it. Yeah, it's supposed to be a family car.
I want to drive it to Rocco's house.
I could drive it to my poetry readings.
I want to drive it too!
Yeah, right, Grandpa.
I'll steer with my gums!
He'll be fine.
To
He
be
can do it.
honest, it's such a nice car. I'd like to drive it myself.
You, Mom, you can't even drive.
Great.
Well, I could learn.
Well, you're not learning in my car! No one is driving that car!
Great.
No one.
So the keys, great, fantastic.
Wow, what are we gonna do about the party?
Wow.
Soda's in the tub. Grab
Wow.
a soap and join the fun.
That's
Hey.
tub soap.
It's a theme party in celebration of the bathroom.
Kind of a
Seen the
latrine
pineapples?
luau.
Look for
They're
the
all the
pineapple.
rage.
A banyo bash. A Johnny Jamboree.
Where's the pineapple? Looking for that pineapple. Bathroom
Great
cannot be
party,
that big.
Rocco.
Thanks, Gilbert.
Listen, Rock, I gotta use the little turtle's room, but there's people dancing in all of them.
Oh dear, have you tried the garage?
Oh boy.
Piss in the garage. That's very nice.
It's not quite the same, Heath.
Well, at least Mr. Big Head has a big screen TV.
It's still not like a real drive-in.
But Rock, there isn't a drive-in within 100 miles. So work with me here. Look, there's an old drive-in type
trying.
monster movie on channel 63.
Gotta respect that.
What the? Stay tuned for more sweating in your
Why? What? That happens. We lost a lot of good TV sets that way.
Hey,
You know?
Rock, we can go to the Googleplex Cinema. It may not be the
Googleplex.
drive-in, but there's hundreds of movies to choose from.
I remember this one. Lethal odor.
Well, that makes the choice easy. Come on, Heath,
Yeah.
let's buy our tickets.
Alright. That makes the choice easy.
Don't say I, say we.
What?
We.
We.
Oh, okay. We.
Wee.
You said we. Say it again.
Wee.
Your conscience has spoken.
All right, that was good. That was good. It was really good. I think we learned nothing. I think we didn't learn anything. I think we thought too much and it hurt. And we need to think less, you know. Tornadoes and flash floods near the place.
Overnight, that powerful once-in-a-generation spring storm turning
dude.
deadly.
Just a little bit of rain, bro.
In Missouri, a bridge by the high school.
A little bit of rain,
In
you
Jackson,
can't do it.
streets left impassable.
Yeah, and cars and shit. And okay, whatever. We gotta go. I gotta play this game. Okay. Yeah, it's popping up everywhere.
Laced with
now.
the.
I gotta go.
For me in a while.
I gotta go play it.
What, you too good to buy from me now?
I gotta go play.
No, I'm just kidding.
I gotta go play the game. Okay. Don't beat up Peter File. He was beating up the Peter File. Oh, we gotta take the Rocco hat off. Oh, geez. Well, that's pretty much the episode, folks. I hope you've had a good time watching the old fool, Spit Dragon. What an idiot. Why even bother? Why even bother, Dragon? Thank you very much for stopping by.
Crossfire, you'll get caught up in that.
Great broadcast.
Crossfire, you'll get caught up in the crossfire. Crossfire, you'll get caught up in the crossfire. Crossfire, crossfire,
Crossfire. Crossfire. Get it. Ask your parents for Crossfire today and play Crossfire. Nux is sweating. Nux
This is a relatively old clip. It's a couple months old.
2000% fucked, says Papa Gut. Okay. Why is that?
See,
all of a sudden, he's not very confident in this lie, but he's still pushing it. Oh, wait, we got a big cup right here. This information is deceptively presented to you on purpose.
She's socialist. She actually wants to completely destroy the economy.
Trump's doing a good job, though.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand.
What?
Yeah, sure, right.
Stop lying about it.
Oh, he goes through and he simps for the demo party, but in different ways. So I might watch Papa Gut watch this shit. I don't know if I'll be able to tolerate it, but we'll see. And then if I have anything additional to say about this, maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow or some shit. So.
On August 1st, 2024,
SWAT
deputies
team
with the
tracks
Frederick
down a
County.
wanted predator.
I'm moving over there.
Okay, let's do this. Let's crack in.
All right, switching hands.
Yeah, don't be in Crossfire, guys.
Come out now.
Crossfire. You get caught up
Come
in
out now.
the
You know you have a warrant. Come out now.
Crossfire.
Right now. You have a warrant. You're under arrest. Come
Okay,
out
where's
right now.
something
We're not
happened?
going anywhere.
Oh. What? Oh.
Drop it! Drop it!
Oh. What's this?
Drop the gun! Drop it! Drop it!
A second angle from a hotel security camera captured a better view of what appeared to be the suspect brandishing a handgun.
Oh, yeah. And a gut. He's got a gut.
Dust settle.
Damn, dude.
Hands in the air.
Crap.
All right. Hands.
Oh, there we go. Oh, come on. It's a pellet gun?
It's a pellet gun. Okay. All right. Get him in cuffs. All right. Turn. Gotta get in cuffs. I got. Turn him.
It's a pellet gun.
According to a press release,
I don't know.
Let me see this.
In your foot? He's got something in his foot. Tourniquet on a leg.
the handgun that Primer brandished turned out to be a Crossman SNR 357, which is designed to shoot BBs or pellets. According to a press release put out by the Frederick County Sheriff's Office, Primer
there he is.
use of a communication.
Oh, there he is. Oh, just what you'd think. Oh, oh no. Oh, and he had a fucking gun. Don't be carrying around a gun if you got fucking CP on your drives and shit, bro. They will fucking kill you. They will fucking kill you real fast. That whole fucking hallway just fucking sparked. That was nice. Okay, I seem to be getting distracted by glorious shooting of guns. Glorious shooting of guns. I love the guns. MAGA thinks tariffs are magic. I don't want to. I don't want to do any more of this. Free him, man. El Salvador gulag. I don't really care. I don't want to. Pokemon scalpers are the way. I don't care. I don't care. Are you gonna call out your own kind again? I don't care, bro. One of us. This is interesting.
You know, uncommon, but shaving only
the wings is kind of back, but not back. So that's interesting too. If there's anything I did or did not talk about that any of you ever have any commentary on ever, that's other than like get a job or kill yourself or like fucking why do you even bother, or like any of that other degradatious fucking nonsense bullshit that you should know really does not get to me by now. Like if you ever have any kind of like actual add-in, go ahead and add in actuality. Until then, I hope you enjoy the show as it flows, because, you know, I put a little bit of thought into each portion of this, I'd like to think, or I'd like not to think. And that's what we're here to do, is to turn that shit on and off and fucking have a little conversation. And if that makes you want to risk yourself, well, don't do that shit, okay? I'm not here to fucking, like, cause deep emotional confrontations in your tiny little pea brain, okay? So, from the smartest generation, one of the most smart fucking states, from bullshit now, from the smartest motherfuckers in the world, okay, compared to a lot of people out there, fuck y'all, you're idiots, have a good one, etc. You're not better than this. This is a good ending. It's a terrible ending. When was the better one? At any point here, when was the better ending? I couldn't tell. I already drank my milky. I already drank my milky moo. I already drank the milk. So we're gonna walk on. Okay, we're gonna walk. Goodbye. See ya. Bye. Have a good one. I'm just leaving. That's it. I'm leaving. Bye. Have a good one. See ya. Bye. See ya. Bye. Bye. Have a good. I'm gonna go. Bye.